Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. And at the end of this video, if you like it, give me a big thumbs up. So as you guys can see, I am not talking about makeup today. If I get good reviews on this video, then I will continue to talk positivity. Today I'll be talking about motivation and inspiration for people. I've noticed it's a new wave going on of like negativity, people picking each other apart, and it's just a lot of ugly going on. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not scared. I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed to come out here and talk to you guys. So I'm finna just say how I feel. So the last 6 months while I was in school, I had this journal and I was writing down like things that stuck to me, positive things that stuck to me. I followed this man called Les Brown. He's a motivational speaker. Like when you get off this video, you can go to his video and start checking him out and hear what he be talking about. Like he really can speak life into a person that's really spiritually dead, not motivated, not inspired. So I really hope this video does something for you. So the first phrase that I wrote down was, never be satisfied at the current you. I feel as though if you're satisfied at the current you, like you feel like you done reached your capacity, or oh, you just have it all, you have it, like I feel like that's the most closed-minded person. Like you're not open for no learning, no teachings. There is so much stuff to learn out there. So imagine me coming to you like I'm doing now and telling you, hey, I got a new way of doing things, like come check this out, and you just still stuck in your box. Like that's the most dangerous thing that you can ever do, because that means there's no room for learning for you. You know enough. Imagine how that sound. You like somebody that got another way of teaching that probably can be easier than what you've been doing for your whole life. You ignorant, like, oh well, no, I'm not gonna listen to that. But it's best for you to be open-minded. Exactly what the phrase say, never be satisfied with the current you. Be open-minded. Start learning new things. The next phrase is, I will achieve what I believe worthwhile. And I definitely did, especially if those of you that checked out my first video, my nursing school testimony. I achieved what I believe worthwhile, and it don't stop there. Like if you have a goal set out, like write it down. You have to see it first. You have to think it first. See it. Put it down. Like start executing it and achieve what you believe worthwhile. The next phrase is, I'm afraid, but I'm afraid not to do it. Imagine you having this vision in your head and you want to succeed it, but you don't know where to start. And all this time is passing by, years is going by, and you still haven't started it. Like the talents and the gifts that you have are going to waste. Like keep that phrase in your head. I'm afraid, but I'm afraid not to do it. Be afraid not to do it because you got more time than you have money. So at the end of the day, put your energy and your time in something that your craft, your niche, something that you love. The next phrase is, my biggest challenge is myself. And if you really think about that phrase, your biggest challenge will be yourself. Like most people that I've been around, and this mostly like the work area, it's been a lot of complaints and a lot of people blaming things on other people. Like you are your biggest challenge. Don't say, oh, my boss is the reason why I didn't get the promotion. She didn't like me, or my teacher didn't like me, so I didn't pass the class. Like, stop all the lame excuses. Like, all the lame excuses get old after a while, and time then flew by already because you're giving excuses for something that in reality is because of you, because you are your biggest challenge. The next is, do not let people influence your definition of accomplishment. I've noticed it's a new wave going on to where on social media, people are literally like trying to be like each other. It's like a whole robot thing going on. Like just you influence yourself. Like don't allow other people to say that's all you can do. Like it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you're satisfied with what you did and what you put out, then that's what it is. Don't allow people to judge and listen to what other people say. Like, at the end of the day, if you're satisfied with what you accomplished, then that's what it is. Give yourself self-love. Be appreciative of what you accomplished. And the next one, it kind of falls in line with it, finding your own measure. Like, I've noticed on social media, people are literally like coveting. Most Christians, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you covet, it's like you seeing what other people are putting out. Most people are putting out positive things, and other people that's beaming in on their life, they seeing what they have, and they like, oh God, I want that, I can have that. And at the end of the day, if you just find your own measure, you can stay in your lane. When you're able to stay in your lane, like, I'm going to use an example as running track. Those of you that ran track, you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you're running and you like in first place or you in lead and your opponent is behind you, I guarantee you, once you start turning your head to see how far they is behind you, then that's when you start losing speed. And there they start coming up right with you. At the end of the day, if you just stay in your lane, worry about yourself, you'll be fine. You ain't got to worry about who's behind you, because it don't matter, because you in your own lane and you worrying about yourself. The next one is, what you want to be tomorrow, you have to start today. That is the best statement that I've ever heard. When I first heard it, I had to write it down. Like, setting goals. If you don't have a vision of if you're indecisive of what you want to do with your life, like literally, what I do, I pray. If I'm in confusion, I pray. Because there's no better way to get an answer I believe that God, He gave me this common sense enough to talk to you guys. So I feel like He can give me the wisdom and the guidance to help me know what I should do. So if you're indecisive of what you should do in your life, like literally, and you're open to prayer and stuff, pray about it. And when you pray, be sincere about it. The next one is, don't compromise your value system. That is like one of the things that I think some people would turn a deaf ear on, only because if you don't have any values, no morals, or nothing like that, anything goes. I can do anything. I can do this, I can do that, but in reality, you don't care about what nobody else thinks. I actually have this app on my phone called Sprinkle of Jesus, and it was about basically, if you're not caring what nobody think, you literally are in a dangerous position of freedom. Like, you don't care. Imagine walking around this world like, I don't care. You don't care what nobody think. That's the ugliest thing that you can have inside. Like, literally, if you start caring about people, like, that's the whole, like, how the universe work. Like, you can start caring what people think and start loving on people. Once you start doing stuff like that, then it's positive energy gonna come off that anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna put my phrases aside, and I'm gonna let you guys know some facts about me. When I sat down and wrote my goals down, it was July 7, 2018. My first goal was start a YouTube channel. I put a star next to that because guess what? I got my own YouTube channel, and I succeeded, and I did that. My next one, well, within my YouTube channel, I will be expressing my views like I'm doing now. And then I would do my makeup and dance. Dance will be next, y'all, so y'all stay tuned. And then my next goal would be start the RN program. I cannot wait for that. Like, once the opportunity presents itself, then I'm definitely going to take it head on. And then my next goal is improve my credit. I didn't put no end dates to that, but my biggest advice to you guys is, once you do write down your goals, put a date that you expect for this to be accomplished, because then once you do that, that's putting the pressure on you to actually do it. Okay, so the next phrase, we're going to jump right back into the phrases. The more you do what is right, the easier it becomes. Like, those of you that have like struggles out here, like addiction, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, drinking, whatever, like, if you know that if you smoke weed, it's going to hinder you from getting a job, like, the biggest thing that you can do is start doing what's right so it can become easier. And you can just use that same phrase for anything that's going on in your life that's a struggle. Okay, and so one thing I want you guys to know is that the devil is out there 24 hours a day devising ways to make us fall. But I also want you guys to know that Jesus is on the throne 24 hours a day, giving us power to resist him. So, you know, y'all rewind this tape so y'all can hear that again. But I'm going to keep going on. Along the way, the best thing I can let you guys know is the healthiest thing to do is just spread love. Like, I give all the honor and all the praise to God, because if he didn't bless me with this wisdom and this understanding, I wouldn't be right now having the confidence to sit in front of you guys and tell y'all what I know and what I believe. So until next time, actually, if I did a good job with inspiring you guys give me a big thumbs up. Comment below, tell me how you feel, what you think. We can have deeper conversations about this. Was it good enough for me to make another video? And if so, I will actually be posting these videos either Thursday or Friday, but once I get a set date, I'll be letting you guys know. Until then, don't forget to subscribe and give me a big thumbs up.